Welcome back to the HTML series. In the last episode, we'll learn how to create a simple form with text and password inputs. In this video, we will learn how to use radio buttons and checkboxes, which are very common in sign-up forms, surveys, and quizzes. In radio buttons, you can select only one option. In checkboxes, you can select multiple options. Let's see how to use them. So first of all, let's create a new file for this lesson and name it radio.html. Enter. Let's create our general structure for the HTML tag. Inside the HTML tag, let's create a tag and also body tag. So inside the head tag, let's create a title for this lesson and write this lesson is about HTML, radio, buttons, and checkboxes. Save it, open with live server. So now we are inside HTML radio button and checkboxes page. So inside body tag, so let's write h2 tag. Inside h2 tag, I'm gonna write this lesson is about radio buttons, and just in this section we are focusing on radio buttons. That in radio buttons we can choose only one option. Save it. So in radio buttons, just we can choose only one option. So let's see how can we create a radio button. So define a form first. Form tag. Inside the form tag, so create a paragraph first. Inside the paragraph, I'm gonna write select your gender and colon. So I'm gonna create an input tag. So inside the input tag, I'm gonna write type is equal to radio and name is equal to gender, name attribute is equal to gender, and also value is equal to male. So below this, I'm gonna create a label as well, label tag. Inside the label tag, I'm gonna write male, and here I'm gonna create a for attribute that it is for male. So this for connects our label to our inputs. So let's create two more. So copy this one and paste it here, and also one more, paste here as well. Let's change the attributes. This is input, we have input radio buttons, name is gender, that's okay, and value is, now it's not male, we change it to female. And also here it is for male, it's not for female. It is for female, not for male. And here also we create female. Type radio, name is gender, and value attribute is, we are going to create headers. Here as well, I'm gonna change it to headers. Here as well, others, it's for others. Save it, So you can see we have male, female, and headers. Let's organize, create break line, and save it. Copy this one and paste it here as well. Now save. So now see here we have a radio button. Just in here we can choose one of them. We can choose male. If we choose female, so this will disappear. If we shall choose others, it will disappear. So here, if you delete the name attribute, so see the name attribute is the same for the three of them. If I delete the name attribute, or if I cut and save it again, now I can choose two of them. For example, this is male, and also I can choose female as well at the same time. But you have to be careful, and they should have the same name. If you put gender for three of them. If you put whatever, so put the name for three of them the same, and save it. Now you can choose just one of them, not three of them. So let's continue our lesson, and now we are going to study about the checkbox. First of all, let's scroll down and create an H2 tag or add tag. So now we are going to study about the checkboxes. In checkbox, we can choose multiple options. Save it. Below this, let's create a checkbox. Form tag. Inside the form tag, we are going to create input. We're going to get first, let's create some paragraph that explain our checkbox. So paragraph, and select, we're gonna write inside the paragraph, select your hobbies. And below this, we are going to create an input. So inside the input, we are going to define type attribute is equal to, this time not radio button, but this time we are going to create a checkbox. And the name is hobby. Name is equal to hobby, and also the value is, for example, value is reading. And also let's create a label. Inside this label, I'm gonna create reading. So this is reading, and this is for what? For attribute for reading. This for attribute connects our label to our input checkbox. So let's create 3 more hobbies. Copy and paste and paste. So below this, I'm gonna create a line break as well. So here as well, line break, here as well, here as well. year as well. I'm going to create a line break. Okay, let's change the text here. So here we have input type checkbox, yeah, name hobby, and value here I'm gonna put another hobby name, that for example music. This time I'm gonna put music, and here also I'm gonna change this text to music, and here as well I'm gonna change it to music. This is for music. And here as well I'm gonna change the reading to some hobbies. For example, I like travel. Here as well I'm gonna change it to travel, and this label is for travel checkbox. And let's change this value to another hobby, that it is sports. For example, I like sports. Here as well I'm gonna change it to sports. So this label is for sports. And now if we save this, what's gonna be happen here, it will create for us checkboxes. Here I can choose many hobbies. Select your hobbies. I can choose it many. Let's create here a colon and save it. So now I can select multiple of them. In checkbox you can select multiple of them, but in radio button just you can check one of them. What is your gender? It's male, female, or others. And that's how radio buttons and checkboxes work in HTML. In the next episode, we will learn more input types like email, number, date, and file upload. If you're enjoying this series, make sure to like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.